Brothers and sisters, this is going to be nothing else besides an encouraging video coming from a place of nowhere else but love. And that is the truth. If it's harsh, it's harsh, but it's coming from a place of love. It's coming from a place of growth. So just know that. That's all you have to know. And if you don't want to grow, this channel is probably not for you. If you want to grow, if you want to be better, if you want to be happier, if you want to be stronger, this channel is for you. But you better be able to take the truth. Because if you can't, then you're not for growth. No matter what you say, if the truth hurts, you're not about the growth. But let me get into this video. So, when it comes to life, guys, and you know what? I've been my own worst enemy at times throughout my life. I'm sure we all have. But there are people, man, that's just next level, that they are their own worst enemy. Like next level. I've never been bad with it, but there's just times, little times, where it's like you may be creating the most problems. You may be doing something that is holding you back, and you could change what is happening if you would stop being your own worst enemy type thing. So there's just some people, man, that's very, very, very bad for it, and I'm here to encourage you, not bring you down. So I just see people, man, like, because I help a lot of people, I coach a lot of people, I talk with a lot of people, I'm involved with a lot of people on a day-to-day basis. It's never an easy thing, putting out so much energy, doing so much for so many people, but it is in my heart to do it. I love to do it even when I'm tired. I love to do it. I'm still there. I have so much mind power. I was built to do the things that I do today. And I'm going to continue to grow and evolve myself, and I'm going to continue to make the world greater. But anyways, I just know a lot of people, man, that they think they're doing the right things by playing these certain games. They think they're doing the right things, and I know females who, they play hard to get, they do this, they do that. And like, I can tell you are not being who you really are, because you think you're doing the right things by playing these games. But you're not. You're not doing the right things. It is not attractive at all. People know that you're off. If you're off, you have to get right. If you're off as a person, it's unattractive. If you want to be more attractive, if you want to be more appealing, you have to get right. You can't be off. So, like I said, there's just certain people, certain females that I've seen, they think they're doing the right things, they're playing hard to get, they're doing this, they're doing that, like I said. But in actuality, you're just pushing everybody away. You're not doing the right things. You think you're being a bad bitch. You think you know, you have this persona. It's this feminism type thing that it's what's going on with you. You think guys want that. They don't want that. No guy wants to deal with this feminism cult. You're basically trying to be a man when your role is not to be a man. You're supposed to be a woman. You're supposed to be a good girl. And not a nicey nice girl. Not like that, but you're supposed to play your role. Play your role. You're not supposed to act or be like a man. I'm Miss Independent. I'm this, I'm that. And you know what? If you're independent, that's good, but don't, like, it's the way they go on about it is what's bad. Because you're going to end up in positions, mark my words, that you're not going to like. And you can fool everybody. You can fake to everybody and say, oh, I just love this. this and that and that and this. No, you don't. And you know damn well you don't. And you know damn well things could be better. But yet this is how you are, this is how you act, this is how you behave. And it's just not like a woman. I think every woman could use the right man, and I think every man could use the right woman. Vice versa. And it's definitely a good thing to be patient for these things to come into place. 100%. I'm in that position now. I'm being patient as anything. There's people out there. I talk to people. There's things going on behind the scenes. I'm not quick to jump on anything, and I'm not quick to give myself to anybody either. You have to be patient. You have to test the waters. You're not playing games. You're being who you are. You're not stopping to be who you are for anybody. You're not playing anybody else's game. You're being who you are. You do the things that you do on a daily basis. And you're gonna realize that you're gonna attract, when you can get on that rhythm where you are honestly happy being yourself, doing the things that you do every single day. It might not happen right away, but you're gonna start to attract so many quality people. It's gonna make your head spin. Like, if you're a man, women are just gonna flock. If you're a woman, men are just gonna flock. People like when people are on point. People like confidence. That's what confidence is, when you are on point. You are sure of yourself. You are sure of your future. You are sure of just about everything, and you're only getting better. You're only getting better. You're only improving. People love that about everybody. People love that. That's like the most attractive thing in anybody. And the most unattractive thing about people is when you are unsure of yourself, when you are not confident, when you are doing things that you know damn well is not in your nature. And I just see so many females today doing this, and I'm not trying to pick on anybody. I just see it a lot. And it's honestly sad, because there's some good looking females out there that have to put on that act, that have to, they like, guys, I'm telling you right now, they honestly think they're doing the right thing. They think they're being like super attractive when they're doing these things. They think they're wheeling a bunch of guys, and they think they're gonna make guys chase them even more by doing what they're doing, but it's the complete opposite. Complete opposite. No guy wants an alpha girl. Yuck. Disgusting. Disgusting for any. I'm not calling the woman herself disgusting. What I'm calling disgusting is an alpha guy does not want to be engaged or to have long-term anything with another alpha woman. You're gonna butt heads like this. It's not going to work, and it makes for a disgusting relationship. Despicable. It does not work. It does not work. If it's in you to be an alpha woman, you can do that. I have nothing wrong with, you want to be who you want to be. I have nothing wrong with that, but don't be playing games. And don't think playing these games is going to get you the right things, because it's never going to. Never. Never. Games are useless. It does no good for anybody. It does no good for you. It does no good for the other person that you're playing games with. It does no good for absolutely anybody involved. There's no benefit. You're honestly going to attract somebody that you don't even like. There's going to come a point in time you're going to realize that being yourself is the best you can possibly be. And if you want to be an alpha woman, if it's really in your nature to be an alpha woman, to be Miss Independent, to be I don't need a man type shit, be that person. But don't expect to attract a high quality alpha guy who is on his path and purpose, who has everything going. Don't expect that, because it's not going to happen. Not an alpha woman. You can have confidence. You can be a confident woman. but you're still feminine. You're still sweet. You're still nurturing. You're still caring, which is what every guy wants. No guy in his right mind wants an alpha woman. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? You think that's the whole problem. This is the whole topic right now, guys, where I'm trying to explain not to be your worst enemy. Some of these females, and I use this primarily as an example. I'll say it and I'll say it again and again and again. I'm not picking on anybody. I'm using this as an example. But a lot of these females are their own worst enemies. You really want to attract that Chad, that Tyrone, that alpha guy that you really desire. You think you're playing these games. You think living up to him. You think being on his level. You think being who he is going to attract him when opposites attract. Chad and Tyrone's going to be looking at you like what? Like, what's up, brother? Butch? You know what I mean? Like, Chad and Tyrone does not want that shit. You're literally trying to be a Chad or Tyrone as a woman. Nobody wants that. That's why you're being your own worst enemy in this situation alone, and it's how I'm explaining it. You become your own worst enemy. You really want to attract certain things in a guy. You think you're doing the right things by attracting this guy when you're doing the complete opposite. The complete opposite. And this is how you are your own worst enemy. And the exact same thing can be said vice versa towards guys and girls. Do you think if a guy starts acting like a girl, do you think this high value queen is gonna want to be with him? Absolutely not. Are you kidding me? Opposites attract. It's the opposite. It's not the same. You're not trying to be like somebody that you want to be with. He's getting stronger. Oh, so the girl feels she needs to get stronger now to attract him. No. What, are you going to go to the gym and try and rep out 225 on bench and try and be like him? Are you kidding me? This is where, and I feel, I'm going to say this right now because I don't want to forget this point, and I feel where this comes from is like a competition. They're like in competition with you because they don't want to be lesser than you as a man. They don't want to feel lesser than, so they feel they have to be as strong as you, as intelligent as you, as good looking as you, as this, as that, as this. It's all these things. They're in competition. Unhealthy. You're trying to compete with somebody that you're trying to attract. Not attractive. So, it's this feminism bullshit is what it is. They basically are jealous of you. They basically want to be you. And these problems in everyday world do not exist in the same type of way as guy to girl. No guy, if it happens, I don't even hear of it happening. You hear about girls trying to do some stuff like this. It's all over the internet, guys. Like, you think I'm making this up? Go on the internet. Go on social media. You'll see videos on YouTube. You'll see all this stuff. I'm not making this up. You're not going to see guys trying to be like a girl, trying to act like a girl. But you do see girls trying to live up to be like a guy, to be like on his level, or to be better than him because of insecurities, is what it is, if I'm being real. She's trying to be as strong, as masculine, as good looking, as much of a leader as he is. She can't be relaxed. She can't be herself. She can't be a woman because she feels inferior. She wants to be alpha. This is what I'm saying here. And like I said, I have nothing against you. Want to be an alpha woman, and you stand for that. I have nothing against you for that. What I do have something against for is if you're trying to attract another Chad or Tyrone by doing these things. I'm against it because I have your heart of best interest. You're not going to get that. I'm telling you what you need to hear. I'm telling you what you need to hear. It is the truth. You're never going to attract something like that. Never. It doesn't mean lay down and be useless. Figure out who you are. Allow yourself to be yourself. Be who you are, because Chad and Tyrone's going to be who Chad and Tyrone's going to be. They're Chad and Tyrone for a reason. You're not Chad and Tyrone. You're not trying to be Chad and Tyrone. Chad and Tyrone don't want that. They want the opposite. Not their equal. And it's never going to be equal. And all these women today, equal rights, equal this, equal that. It's never equal. Men and women are not equal. They're completely different. One has a role, the other has a role. Do you want to be a man? Should you get a sex change at this point? Do you want to be a man? Is that what you want? Because it's like some of these girls out there, I'm not saying all girls, there's a specific type of girls you were talking about. And I hope you guys are with me, because this is the truth. These women do exist. And it's sad because they think they're doing the right thing when they're not. That's the whole confusing thing about this. Like, they really think they're doing the right thing. They really do. They convince themselves that they are when they're just not. They are going down the path of extreme unhappiness is what they're actually doing. And they don't even know it until they know it. They're going to make these mistakes for years and years and years and years and years to come. And there are more women out there who are doing the right thing. These type of women, I'm trying to get across to you guys, there's not a whole lot of them, but they do exist. And you're just never going to succeed in doing what you do. But if you want to be an alpha woman and it's like that's who you are, I respect that. You can be that. You can. But don't expect to attract a Chad or Tyrone. Don't expect it, because it's not going to happen. Chad and Tyrone don't want you. You want Chad and Tyrone? You got to play your role. You got to be who a woman really is. Not alpha. It's equally as embarrassing for a guy to be acting like a woman. Equally as embarrassing. And you know what? If that's the way you want it to go, go that way. But don't expect to get the results you really want deep down inside, because you're not going to get those results. You're not going to. The results you're going to get are not going to make you happy. I'm going to tell you that right now, for free. It's not going to make you happy. So you got to do the right things. You got to attract the right people you want into your life by being who you're supposed to be, by playing your role in this world as a man or as a woman. That's what it comes down to. If you know what you want deep down inside, be the match. Be the perfect match for what you desire. That's all it comes down to. Don't be your worst enemy. We're not picking on genders here. But don't be your worst enemy. Period.